Well, good morning, everyone. How are ya? Well, as we enter what seems like, I don't know, I guess day 6 or 7 of this Iran-Israeli thing, which seems like it's been going on forever, and the build-up's been going on forever with these two countries. For my fellow believers in Christ, the easy thing to do right away is take this out of Israel because, what does the Bible say about Israel? They're his chosen people. He delegated this land to Abraham and Sarah. This is the promise of them, and God does not break his promises. But I will caution you, remember this also, that even though that is their land, remember this before you take full-fledged support of Israel, that there is a deep state in Israel also, as there is everywhere else. This is how far they got their claws and everything. As I have explained to you, the Rothschilds, who run the banking system from the UK, everything is named, everything's named after them over in Israel. A lot of stuff. And they were one of the people behind the people getting the land back in 1948. The UN, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, whatever. But there's a deep state in Israel also. There is an evil element to the government of Israel. Remember, as I've been telling you, it's not the entire world that's under judgment. There's a lot of good people that just want to live in peace and raise their families and make lives better for their children. Do you have a spiritual, religious element in Israel, and you have a very secular element in Israel also? Just like you have the 12ers in Iran who believe in the 12th Imam and trying to rush the timeline for the 12th Imam to come back. You have a lot of Jews in there that want to rush the timeline also to get the third temple built and have their Messiah to come back also. But everything's done in God's timing, and there's no way mankind on any race, Jew, Gentile, is going to rush that time. It'll be done in God's time. Forces of evil will try their best, as they've been trying since the beginning of time, but it will be done in God's timing. So before you take Israel's full-fledged support, remember there's an evil element to Israel also. Did they provoke this war? Even though they've been threatened by Iran for years. Now, as I said last night in my last video, when Tulsi Gabbard came out and said that Israel is not as close as they say they are, according to her intel, and then Trump comes on and said, no, she's wrong, I'm not listening to her. That was not a good look for Tulsi, and I'm starting to wonder, was that part of the show? Did he mean that? Is Tulsi in on it for the other side? I don't know. Or is Tulsi being duped by the people she's supposed to trust on the intel? And if that's the case, where is Trump getting his intel from? Is he getting it from Netanyahu and the Mossad? Because there's an evil element to the Mossad also. There's a very evil element to our CIA and MI6. Or did the CIA tell Tulsi one thing and our military generals and intelligence tell us something different? So, Christian brothers and sisters, before you put your full-fledged support for Israel, and I'm not saying don't bless the Jew. No, we're told to bless the Jew so he can be blessed. But that doesn't mean you got to support their evil doings either. We don't support the Jews when they're going against God's commands or doing part of their own fraud. So, with this conflict for me has been wait and see. Now, there's a lot of people who are mad because Trump said no more wars, no more of these endless wars. And right now, they say with the supreme leaders of Iran are, the Israeli weapons can't get them. Problem is, we have a bomb that can get them. And if that means using one of our pilots to use one of our planes, to use one of our bombs to get them, is that what's coming next? Will they surrender? Will they come to a deal? I hope so. As I've been saying, I don't want to get involved in this war. Not because I don't support Israel, it's because we don't know what's really going on. We don't know about the intel they're getting. We don't know about the conflicts of intel either. And I know a lot of fellow Trump supporters, whether the diehards or the crossovers, who are upset about this. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. I don't want no part of this. We don't want no part of this. Putin and the Russians want no part of this. With the way Trump had to crush the situation in LA, if we go over there, that leaves us vulnerable for an internal attack here. Or, as the Iranians have been threatening us also, and threatening to kill our president, is that why they're involved? Or they threaten a terrorist attack here? Because there are plenty of sleeper cells in this country. All this, you have to put into the equation. Problem is, like I said, we don't have the information the president does, or the Foreign Intelligence Committee. Now, this is why we need to pray. Keep Donald Trump in prayer, and J.D. Vance in prayer, and all the people who are trying to do the right thing in God's eyes. We got to keep them in prayer. And all these bad agents, soldiers that are in the government need to be exposed and need to be taken out. Case in point, the Epstein files. Why haven't they been released yet? Probably because they're trying to get rid of a lot of dirty agents in all these 3-4 letter agencies. I would think. You just can't clean everything up overnight. But what's your opinion? I'd like to know. Comments down below. Like, subscribe. God bless you all. We'll talk to you later.